Hi guys, it's Ninjax here. Wow, it's been a while. So, I kind of quit my channel a long time ago. I think this was back last year because I wanted to focus more on school, but school's over. It's summer vacation, and despite having procrastinated a ton, I'm back. Yeah, anyways, but in the time I kind of lost my original just Pokemon in-game phase and switched on to Pokemon Competitive along with a few other things. So yeah, this is actually gonna be my first video on the revival of my channel. And I hope it's gonna be interesting. So this is an ADV OU game, Gen 3, between Ojama and BKC. It's played for the Smogon World Cup, an annual event where everyone just kind of slots into teams based on their nationality and then dukes it out. Ojama is a player for Team France. He's pretty well known as first the mastermind behind his French compatriot McMegan's run at Smogon Tour 14, when everyone said he's a backseat player, he just proved them all wrong by winning Smogon Tour 15. BKC, by contrast, won Smogon Tour 16. So it's a complete order of players. Anyway, and he's pretty well known both players are really well known as ADV fanatics, having theory on the tier extensively. Though I personally dislike this matchup as I see it as a similar trend to the previous SPL, as they're dodging out of the McMegan versus BKC game. In fact, in that game, McMegan played ADV, but then BKC used Ojama as his proxy because they were both playing on the Cryos. But I've rambled enough. On to the game. So we got the lead matchup. Ojama's leading Zapdos, and BKC's leading his with Flygon. So this is an interesting matchup, I think. Flygon's a niche lead. Because it loses against a lot of leads, but beats two very significant ones: Choice Band Tyranitar and Choice Band Metagross, along with HP Grass Zapdos, which is pretty common these days. So I think this all boils down to whether Ojama's Zapdos has Hidden Power Grass or not. Yes, this is a replay. I was lied to about the timing of the game. I thought it would be a Monday when it turned out it was on a Sunday, and so I missed it because I was on an airplane. Anyway, so if Ojama's Zapdos is HP Grass, then that doesn't really do a lot to Flygon, who Rock Slides it into the ground. While, Zapdos, if it has HP Ice, Flygon is dead. So, I actually think that I think both players will probably switch out. I think BKC will switch out. Ojama, I don't know what he'll do, because it depends on whether he has HP Ice or not. Let's see, let's watch this. BKC retreats, goes to Snorlax. It's a good move, I think. So Snorlax basically has that really good advantage of ignoring almost everything Zapdos can do, and oh dear God, and yeah. So Snorlax resist. I think my computer just lagged a bit, but see, Snorlax takes like Thunderbolt pretty handily. It doesn't really. You can shrug off hidden powers like nothing, and its ability immunity means it's immune to Toxic, meaning Zapdos can't beat it with anything funky. But now BKC knows that Flygon is safe because the fact Zapdos or actually he doesn't, because Zapdos could just be scouting. So anyways, Ojama goes to Celebi. Oh god, my computer really is lagging. I apologize, guys. I apologize. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Snorlax. So, BKC's got a Cursing Snorlax, which obviously switches. I think this is the standard Curse variant. As most variants would most curse variants would probably have gone for the explosion straight up. If it was the curse explosion, if it was the curse self-destruct variant, but this one is probably just the standard curse rest variant. Oh god, I'm sounding terrible, aren't I? And so BKC goes to Flygon. Flygon is a good Celebi switch. It doesn't really take a lot from any of its attacks. Bar maybe Psychic if it's low. Oh. If it's low. And threatens Celebi with a superpower HP bug. Oh my lord, my computer's lagging. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I did not expect this. But I'm going to refresh. So let me go over the last few turns. So Ojama predicted the Flygon switch in because he obviously Leech Seed Snorlax. So BKC was switching to get rid of the Leech Seed, and then BKC went straight over to Metagross to remove the Leech Seed again. But Celebi's retreated and gone into Swampert. Swampert walls all non-choice banded Metagross, and even then you can just protect to block the explosion. BKC, upon seeing a Swampert, goes to Porygon 2. Porygon 2 is a solid mon. It's a good switch in. And in the end, the Swampert does really not yet, with just barely anything to Porygon 2, while Porygon 2 threatens to Toxic it or just sit around and keep on recovering. So, Ojama goes right back out to Zapdos. He's probably going to take a Toxic, I think. Or BKC's going to go out to something. I don't know what. No! Stop doing this. I'm just going to preemptively hit pause. Okay, so this is interesting. I think this says that Porygon 2 is not actually a Toxic variant. It's a Thunder Wave variant. I know, like, some Porygon 2 run Toxic, some run Thunder Wave, some run both, even though it takes away from coverage in general. I'm personally a Toxic fan. Thunder Wave is meh. So his BKC goes right back out to Snorlax to block Zapdos. And, let me just pause again. It's probably already zooming. And, yeah, BKC goes to Flygon. Oh, okay, this is a very favorable matchup for BKC because he's got Flygon in for free. Flygon can now throw around something annoying. Like, for all I know, this Swampert's about to take a Toxic to the face. And it does. Yeah, Flygon is very dangerous to leave in for this reason. Because, unless you have something like Skarmory, Gengar, Porygon 2, you're going to really fit. Actually, Flygon is theoretically easy to switch him to, but the problem is it's just got all the support options like Substitute, Toxic, Screech that make it really hard to play against. Even if you fit. So there's a lot of, like, auxiliary switches, but nothing that's really certain, unless you've played it and you worked out set. So BKC retreats, obviously, because leaving Flygon in against Swampert is sentencing it to death by Ice Beam. But Porygon 2 doesn't really care. Porygon 2 sits in, soaks up the hits, and no! Will you... Yeah. Okay, let's see where it is when this reloads. Porygon 2 obviously recovers its health. Oh, that was nasty. So Swampert's obviously going to try and break Porygon 2. Maybe at least PP stalled out recover. Which makes people think that he's probably got a physical sweeper in the wings to handle it. BKC goes to Snorlax. Ooh, this is interesting. Rest Swampert is not very common. I think, like, most people, like the Rest Protect used to be good a long time ago, but then people realized that basically does nothing to Skarmory Fortress, allowing them to get all 3 layers of spikes up on you, which no one wants. I think, like, McMegan, the aforementioned McMegan, one of Ojama's friends, came up with this fun Rest Protect set that for Swampert that actually does really well. Because Rest allows it to stay healthy and combat Digitar and Aerodactyl throughout the game, because apparently you can use Protect while resting. I don't know. I forget. My knowledge of the ADV mechanics is not that good, mainly because I haven't read it thoroughly. No! So I think BKC goes to Metagross on the resting Swampert. He's probably got his chance to explode it. And Ojama goes to Celebi. Celebi is more or less demolished by Metagross, so he goes out to Zapdos, which is probably going to take this. Yeah, it's a Meteor Mash. It could be a lot of things, but oh, okay. So in one turn, BKC reveals that he is not a choice banded Metagross because he switched moves, but he also which killed the Zapdos. And now Ojama's going to be forced to reveal more of his team, because otherwise, how does he combat everything? No, okay, BKC. So Snorlax is gonna step easily on the sleeping Swampert. Oh, BKC comes in with Gyarados. Gyarados is another interesting mon in ADV. It's a physical sweeper whose main niche is that it doesn't, unlike its compatriots Dragon Dance Salamence and Dragon Dance Gyarados, it gives no chainsaws to Swampert. Swampert is a beast, but because of Gyarados' shared water type, he doesn't really care about Earthquake, Ice Beam, or, God forbid, Hydro Pump. While Dragon Dancing Up is threatening to sweep. However, it does lose to a few things, mostly electric types and Skarmory. Skarmory, he's probably prepared for pretty well. He's got Snorlax, which could be a curse sort variant. He's got Metagross with Boom, but it's not CB, which means his last is probably going to be a Magneton. They just hasn't showed because he doesn't need to yet. Anyways, that explosion was actually crucial because Zapdos is down. Zapdos is probably the second worst thing for Gyarados, but it's a very close second. The worst is Skarm, of course. And, Yeah, let's see how this goes. I think Selby's gonna run rather than take the super effective HP flying boom. Okay, Selby did not run. Okay, that was a rough play for Ojama. I'm not mistaken that, because Leech Seed would have at least forced Gyarados to switch out, which suggests that he doesn't really have any check other than wearing it down. Come on, thing. But anyways, I think I'm just reload. So okay, that was. I'm sorry, guys. So anyways, I think Ojama went out to Snorlax. I don't know why. Maybe Snorlax doesn't really check Gyarados, but it does sit around. Snorlax was taunted. BKC goes to his own Snorlax. Starts cursing up. Oh wait, no, I think I get it. Maybe Ojama wanted Snorlax in to try and para Gyarados with Body Slam, I guess. It's a desperate play, but I think that he really doesn't have a check to it, so he wants to just force it out. So BKC curses up, and I think I'm this close to raging. Sorry, guys. So I think the curses have worn off. I think both sides are cursing up hard. This is actually going to be annoying for both sides because because neither side have really shown like a real check to each other's curse lags. I mean, Ojama, I think this banks a lot more for BKC though, because Ojama's shown he's got Celebi, Swampert, which can sort of wall on fully boosted Snorlax. Depends on. Though I really wouldn't want to bank on them against like a +6 variant like these two are threatening to be, but I'm saying a lot. BKC is, unless it's a Shadow Ball variant, he has Mag. I'm not really gonna. Actually, even Mag doesn't really do a lot to Snorlax. So, other than sit around and against the +6, you can't really sit around. So, I think whoever wins this trade though will probably win. Whoever wins the Curse War. This is Curse Wars now. Curse Wars. I'm gonna win on now. I'm sorry, guys. I just started singing randomly. I have failed you. Ooh, that Body Slam. That Revenge Body Slam. So I think whoever gets the Paralysis first wins. Whoever gets a crit first wins. So this is... Oh, that's the Paralysis. I think Ojama's clawing ahead. And there's the rest. I think Ojama will reveal rest later. He doesn't really need to now. And we'll wait for this to refresh. I'm sorry, guys. My articulation's not very clear because I'm mad at this thing for just being annoying. But we're back. I think like BKC got like one turn sleep, so he immediately came right back up, started body slamming his weight around, and he's back to sleep. He's taking the. I think like I don't know why Ojama hasn't shown body slam. That hasn't shown rest yet. Maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. But this is... I'm sorry to have to subdue you to this, but... Man. Oh, Ojama goes to Magneton. I think a BKC... Oh, BKC got the crit. BKC got the crit first. I told you, who gets the crit first wins. He who gets the crit. So BKC... So Ojama goes to Magneton and gets EQ'd. So I don't think he has anything left at this stage. Barring a Dugtrio crit, he could... Okay, it doesn't even work. Nah. So I think this is game, probably. Unless Celebi's Reflector pulls some... Unless Celebi or Swampert pulls something out, this is game. This is game. Boom. And, yep, that's it. I hope you guys all enjoyed this first video, even if it's really, really shaky on a lot of fronts. I'm sorry, I will work to fix that in the future, because, I don't know, I kinda got to. And I will also buff my internet first thing tomorrow. So anyways, if you like this video, despite my terrible commentating, I think, it's been pretty terrible recently, but, yeah, anyways, if you liked, please be sure to, I don't know, show your support by liking the video and maybe subscribing, but, yeah, anyways, I hope that my channel goes a little better. I'm gonna get more videos out soon. I'm gonna make sure they're good. Okay, got it? And I'm going to buff my internet, so this doesn't happen again. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.